out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, they've got C.J. McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 2. And it's Cleveland to start out. Here's Garland. Hunter passes to Garland. Sinks the tray.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
George outside. Pass to Middleton. Sarr with a screen on Hunter. Middleton hits the target from 18 feet.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Garland. Now Mitchell. Here's the 3. McCollum pulls it in. Middleton against Hunter. Pass to Champagnie. Back to McCollum. Sarr with a screen on Garland. Here's McCollum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league. Clearly is designed for parity around the league. But I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product. The salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Washington. Mobley finds Garland. The kick to Hunter. 4-3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
What a great pass. Darius Garland keeping his eyes up, finds the man on the perimeter.
Middleton passes to George. Here's McCollum. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. There's the 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Middleton passes to McCollum. Back to Middleton. George, a screen on Hunter. Pass to George. The 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
The 11-footer and another basket for Cleveland.
And in the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum to end the run. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Garland, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Tyson, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland has possession, trailing by 2. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Middleton. Mobley grabs the board.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's Washington with the ball after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Pulls up at the elbow. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Garland against McCollum from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
2 points. That one goes.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Merrill outside. Now here's Mobley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Now here's Sarr. They trail by 1. And here's McCollum. Baseline jumper. Hunter with the rebound. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Here's Champagnie, coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Here's McCollum, and he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 9 points.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Mitchell's checked in for the Cavs. Lonzo Ball comes in for Darius Garland. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. Mitchell, the pass to Ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
George outside. Back to McCollum. Inside. Oh, deflected. And the shot goes down.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Pass to Mitchell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Here's Champagnie. Now here's Middleton, covered by Mobley. Mobley against Middleton. 6 to shoot over Mobley, and again it's Washington.
Yes, so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I love seeing him look to score from there. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
Jones, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Pass to Tyson, back to Mitchell. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Middleton, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
That free throw good from Middleton.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Now here's Ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Hits a three-pointer. Ball's got 6.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Back to McCollum. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Merrill passes to Mitchell. Bryant, a screen on George. Mitchell against George. The kick out to Ball. Three-pointer. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. Sarr finds McCollum. George outside. Pass to Carrington. Back to George. Washington moving the ball around. Now here's McCollum. Covered by Merrill. McCollum's shot is off. The Cavs trailing. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bryant.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's McCollum. Last game he had 28 points. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Cavaliers shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 6. Now Carrington. No points so far. Outside Bagley. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Whitmore. Bagley sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. And Bryant pulls it down.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Merrill outside. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball passes to Mitchell. Nails it from 3. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Here's Whitmore outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Dean Wade is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Bryant in at the 5. Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Merrill. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Merrill's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. EA, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bagley. Here's Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord-cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Whitmore. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. From downtown, and it's Merrill who clears it away.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. It's Carrington on the wing. The 3 is up. Ball with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. And stolen by Bagley. Outside Whitmore. Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Bagley. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Top of the key. That shot missing.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Outside Mitchell. The crossover. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
For the Cavaliers, Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Ball. McCollum, the pass to Bagley. Back to McCollum. Six on the shot clock. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Cleveland leading by 3. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
So it's Washington now, after the basket by Cleveland. Just 5 on the clock. Hawkins, he's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And man, he is putting on a show.
Bryant outside. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Middleton. 12 points for him. Fades. The rebound by Garland. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Here's Garland following the three-pointer by Washington. Bryant, the pass to Garland. And here's Porter outside. The shot won't fall.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Champagny. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games, this season, gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sarr's checked in for Bagley, and it's George in for Carrington. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Hunter comes in for Wade. Outside Hunter. Mobley on a screen. Hunter passes to Garland. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Washington. McCollum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. Now here's Porter, looking to win the run. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. McCollum with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. McCollum, pass to Champagny. Hunter against McCollum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And McCollum drops them both. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Middleton. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
It's good. Hunter's got 5 points.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
McCollum outside. Back to Middleton. George outside. For 3, McCollum. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Garland with the ball. 5 points in the game. Mobley finds Mitchell. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Wizards with a lead. George outside. McCollum outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McCollum's got 19 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to Tyson. 3-pointer. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Mobley on a screen from deep. Mitchell. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Sarr passes to George. And here's McCollum. A minute 37 left in the second period. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Man, as always, Chomps with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And George with the jam.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 5. Here's Garland. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hunter against McCollum. Pass to Sarr. Washington needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. And he can't get that one. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Washington. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you know, CJ McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Wizards leading by 3. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this league. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Alexander Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Champagnie at 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Sarr. Kicks it to George. The 3-ball. And again, Washington with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. From behind the arc. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 17 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Garland with the ball. McCollum covering. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And that one's good. Middleton. And it's an 11-point Washington lead.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
From deep, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 20 points.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Yes, it's good. 21 points in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Cavs.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. B.A., that's you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. Following the bucket by the Wizards. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Washington leading by 6. McCollum, the pass to Middleton. Back to McCollum, takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Mitchell. And Cleveland another three.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. 3-point lead. Here's Sarr. McCollum taking his time here. Launches it. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Garland. Outside Hunter for the tie. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Middleton. Garland against McCollum. George is screen on Hunter. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Now here's McCollum. That's 29 for him. Sarr down low, guarded by Garland. Here's Champagnie. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Here's Tyson. Middleton covering. Mobley, a screen on McCollum. Garland for three. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And that one's good. Middleton.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Washington leading by 9. Pass to Sarr. Now here's McCollum. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Merrill outside. Outside Hunter. Lets it fly. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Hunter's got 7 points.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Pass to McCollum. Sarr with a screen on Garland. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And here's Hunter. The three is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here's Tyson. Middleton covering. Tyson with the bucket. He's got 11.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
George outside. Back to McCollum for three. Drains the triple. McCollum's got 34 points.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Merrill outside. Dives for it. Outside Garland. From the arc. The shot by Merrill, no good. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Carrington, he's checked in for McCollum. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Hunter. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Merrill. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. On defense, Cleveland down by 12. George outside. Pass to Sarr. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Right in the heart of it, Mitchell.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Middleton outside. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Ball outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Doesn't go for him. Washington leading by 10. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Left side Carrington. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Washington again can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Mitchell. From deep. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Sarr, high post. Pass to Carrington. Middleton looking around. Ball with the rebound. And the Cavs shooting is around 55% so far. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. George outside. Middleton against Mitchell. Middleton, right side. Over Mitchell. Again, Middleton missing. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Mitchell's got 33.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
It's Sarr, high post. Pass to Carrington. George outside to get back on track. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Wade. George defending. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Middleton. 34 seconds left in the third. Outside Carrington. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Tyson. Here's Mitchell. 33 points for him. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target, and we've reached the end of the third. Wizards out in front, leading by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Ball will bring it up here for Cleveland. 6-point game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Dean Wade. Ball is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And Washington making a change here. Gill's checked in.
Number 16, Anthony Gill.
And so it's Washington with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball against McCollum. Now here's Whitmore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Mitchell. Scores after the quick crossover. Mitchell's got 37.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Gill. McCollum against Ball. McCollum's shot is off. Cavaliers trail by 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
And so Ball nails both of them.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 4.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Wade. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And Cooper pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Whitmore. Back to McCollum. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And C.J. McCollum good for 3. McCollum's got 39.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound by the Wizards.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Pass to McCollum. Launches a three. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Washington leading by 9. Pass to Cooper. There's the screen. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Merrill outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mitchell hits from the corner.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Carrington fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ball's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Merrill. Whitmore defending. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarr's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, Bub Carrington doing a little bit of everything out there. Right now, moving the basketball.
Porter, the pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Carrington. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Now here's Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Gets hauled in by Carrington. Down low. Here's Sarr. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So for Washington, Middleton is checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Whitmore. And it's Champagnie in for Carrington. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Bryant. Hunter comes in for Wade. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Garland to stop the run. Cleveland again missing.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Champagnie, the pass to Middleton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Washington, Middleton.
And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Middleton against Hunter. Pass to Tyson. Mobley on a screen. Will it go? Tyson with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's McCollum. And here's Middleton. Hunter covering. Shoots a fadeaway. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter.
One shot.
One shot.
And so Middleton will bring it up for Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin. McCollum against Garland. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. McCollum on the wing, guarded by Garland. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Pass to Mitchell, and here's Hunter to the inside. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Garland against McCollum. Here's Sarr. George passes to McCollum. The 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Middleton.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority. Finish and serve.
Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 43 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Middleton outside. Washington moving the ball around. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Middleton. Granted, recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
And he can't hit the second. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Middleton. Outside George from downtown. Cleared away by Mobley. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Hunter in the post. Middleton covering. Middleton rips down the board.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Champagnie. Middleton, left side. Jacks up a three. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Now Hunter. Owning the post right there.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Cleveland. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And he does a great job. I mean, he baits you. CJ baits you into overcommitting defensively to draw the and one.
Personal foul. 4 team foul. For Washington, CJ McCollum. 1 foul.
Free throw drops for McCollum. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mobley. And stolen by Middleton. Here's Champagnie. McCollum outside. Now George. 6 on the shot clock. Now McCollum shoots a three, knocks down the trifecta.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Now here's Hunter. Oh, he misses the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for C.J. McCollum.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And Cleveland has possession, following the three-pointer by Washington.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Here's Branham, covered by Merrill. Oh, it's off target. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.